Okay, so we're back. We have applied a second coat of powders, as you can see. The K, the orange thing in the middle, it was like it created little boulders of plastic, and so when Cameron was scraping the powder, some of it got into the starfish. So, but again, this is all experimentation, trying to find the right settings. So we're gonna go back at 1%. I think, are you doing the K? What are you doing? Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's do the starfish. We're gonna try and rehabilitate the starfish, such as it was. So we're gonna still be at 1% power, but we're going to do 100 millimeters per second and see what happens. We got really, really uneven melting at 80. I think I don't know whether that's char. Shouldn't be char though, should it? No. Yeah, oh, that's true, it was. Okay, we're leaving the charred area. I can't get any closer. My camera makes it look really crackled, but to the naked eye, like from where I am, and I am wearing laser goggles, it doesn't look the way it presents on my camera. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit, I can give you a better idea. That's kind of what it looks like to the naked eye. So I don't think it's charring. So, I don't know, do you want to wipe that little part, or do you want to do, no? Okay, so are you going back to do the K at the same power and speed? Okay, well, we didn't have any char on the K, so maybe that will come out better. We'll see. Ready when you are. So just in case you're new here, this is a 100 watt laser that my husband built. And the demonstration of these powders that we watched, it was done on an 80 watt laser, I think by Pro-Tec, is that right? Okay, so Laser Dave does great YouTube videos, he's awesome. And we were just so blown away by the powder that we were like, oh, this will be fun to try that. So now we're just trying to figure out where our Diablo here, who is apparently quite muscular, where he's gonna be able to join in the fun here on this powder, because it's a really cool effect. If you go to YouTube and look at, go to Pro-Tec and look for laser powder, P-O-W-E-R, P-O-W-D-E-R, sorry. If you look for that, it's a really cool video, and of course his comes out flawlessly. So, we'll see. But I think it's gonna take us a while to understand, what the settings for our machine need to be and how different they might be from the Pro-Tec laser. So theirs is 80 watts, ours is 100, and different machines, even if we had the same machine they did, there's every chance that the settings wouldn't be absolutely identical. So that's why you do trial and error. Test, test, test. Somebody on our YouTube channel did ask me, and forgive me for not being able to pronounce the name, I believe it was written in the Russian alphabet, which I am not familiar with, but they were asking me about our experience with these powders So if you're out there, here we are. Cameron's going to get the cloth. I'm gonna wipe this off and see what we have. Okay. So, yep. I do believe though that Laser Dave's, his etching was done on wood that had been like stained and varnished, like a polyacrylic or something, and this is just raw. All right, so, well, it looks like the starfish was slightly rehabilitated. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out on something that's been treated, but that does look somewhat better. I'm trying to get it, I mean the camera is really clear, maybe it's just my eyes, but it doesn't look as crackled to my naked eye as it does when I put the camera like right up on it. So all right, so I guess the next step is to do this on something that has been treated and see if we get a better result.